That's great.
The acceptance speech for Coco just went on.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Was there
There
any doubt that would happen?
Boss
I mean,
Baby, dude.
what else? Oh yeah, Boss Baby. Sorry.
I watched Coco again tonight.
Oh yeah.
Well, today with the
I
kids.
wanted to actually buy it. I didn't. But
It's good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Wow.
I liked it a lot.
I hear there's a new ending.
You gonna watch Annihilation with your kids? It's like Coco.
Sure.
I need to see that.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard so many good things about that.
Now, the odds of them making a joke about last year's Oscars and the fuck up at the end is like 100%, right? They're definitely.
They already did that in all of the ads.
Oh, did they?
God!
In the
Really?
Kimmel did
There's
it?
been ads.
All
for
of
the
the all of the ads.
up last year, so might as well get as much.
What did they say for the ads?
They like show the clip and then
Oh.
they're like,
Did
what's
they
gonna
say-
happen this year?
Oh my god. Oh.
Hey, now that we're in the after show, I'm gonna get real.
Thank you.
Award shows are fucking done. Can we just end them? Like, you can have them, but they should not be on TV because I don't think anybody gives a fuck. And
Yeah.
I feel like when you have a TV broadcast, your main goal is to run commercials and sell stuff, and that is just getting in the way of all of the shit. I was talking to Rocco about how the Grammys suck because it's totally irrelevant to any of my interests. And I'm a 30-year-old guy.
Right.
I should be your main target audience. I've got money to spend, I feel like they're
Yeah.
targeting like 50 or 60-year-olds or 14-year-olds. And it's like, hey, come to me. And I was like, put on Queens of the Stone Age, put on Jack White, put on stuff that is relevant to people our age. And then Rocco said, well, they did that a few years ago.
Yeah, and they cut them off.
And they cut to commercials.
I remember
And
that.
Trent Reznor said, like, none of my friends will ever play that.
Yeah, and it's like, there's the problem. It's all about selling stuff in commercials. Just end the award show. Make it industry only. Don't televise it. Put the nominations online, and then put a list of who won, and make a YouTube video of their speeches or something. But
I was gonna say, I already said this before we started, but I like the Oscars because getting nominated because it gives me a list of, here's supposedly these are the 10 best movies. Well, okay,
Yeah.
8 out of them I probably haven't seen, and it gives me something to go check out. So I do like when they announce the nominations. The award show itself, I don't give a fuck.
No,
it's
it's
like
just-
tell
yeah,
me
exactly.
The list of nominations is what.
Yeah, I don't
matters,
really.
I think.
Yeah, it's like it gives and that's the only award show I feel that way about. Any other award, the fucking Grammys, I don't care what they nominate, but
Yeah.
but when it's the Oscars, I feel like there's at least some effort to get like good movies in there that are actually artistically valuable instead of just the hottest Black Eyed Peas album that just came out. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
so I like when the nominations come out and then I watch them all, and then at that point I don't.
I like the MTV Movie Awards.
Yeah, you are a big fan of those.
I'm into the Moon Man.
Yeah.
I want to take one of those.
yeah,
home one
that's an award show that has nothing to do with commercialization. And
No.
that's
Best
the
Kiss.
route they need to go.
day. Best Kiss, baby.
That's the where they need to go.
You know one that got one.
I'm not saying don't have an award ceremony, but you don't need to put it on TV. I feel like that gets in the way of the importance of it.
Yeah, it's Hollywood's own jerk-off session anyway.
And they
Let
turn
them
it
do
into a
it.
production.
Don't film
and
it.
Yeah.
Dunkirk got best sound editing over Baby Driver. That's how out of touch the Oscars are. Is that egregious? That doesn't seem insane.
I'm mad.
Have you heard the sound
Who cares?
editing in Baby Driver?
I'm not a sound.
Oh, I was thinking of Boss Baby.
I'm not an
Excuse
expert on sound editing, so.
me. Wouldn't the sound editing in Baby Driver just be
The music?
accredited to all the different musicians who provided the soundtrack?
I mean, it was good. The movie
Yeah.
was about a guy
But-
who, had a hearing.
The music helps them focus.
He had the movie. I'm trying to say the movie was very centered about a character who had a special relationship with sound and is like an auditory specific character. I think there was a good sound design in both those movies, but whatever. One, the other didn't.
Yeah, it
That's
doesn't
the
really
thing, man.
doesn't really matter to me.
Deal with it.
It's
They
like
all got paid.
it's like last year when Suicide Squad won Best Makeup.
Oh,
Yeah, they had good makeup. I don't give a fuck. Like,
but
You know
that
what I
movie
mean?
winning
But-
anything is like
yeah, I guess, but it's
subs-
like it had good makeup in it. Okay, it's still a piece of shit movie. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
It's
it
like
went to the
Jackass
VAT.
was
That was
nominated.
cool.
Like I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Jackass, but like that
For
got
makeup?
Yeah, that got nominated for an Oscar.
Oh,
Weird
John
shit.
Knoxville
Weird
and-
shit gets nominated. Who cares? That's not really that crazy. I think. But anyway. But like I said, when they announce the Best Picture nominees, that's just where it just points out movies that maybe I didn't know about. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, what's Three Billboards about? Okay.
Hey, speaking of award shows, oh man, I want to say this on the main show. we got nominated for local San Diego Film Award shows last year, and San Diego Film Week is going on right now. The award show for this week is coming up soon, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be nominated again.
Damn, gonna replace this baby.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I took the liberty of submitting our shit to the local San Diego Film Awards on our behalf, because I was like, you know what? We're from San Diego. They're giving out fucking awards here. Let's win some shit. That's why last year we got the A-List Actors Award. Rocco got one. I presented it to him
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Rocco.
on the
Congrats
podcast.
on that.
I got one too, but I didn't want to make a big deal out of it.
I didn't. Wait, I was.
Well, you didn't get
Yeah, actually,
submitted. You had
Sean,
to-
you didn't get one, and I don't know why, but they gave one to me and Rocco.
What? What? I didn't know. I thought just Rocco got one.
Hey,
I
to
didn't
be
know
fair,
I didn't know he got one either, but
No, because me and Rocco both got one. and
Were
then-
they both for Mitomo Nono?
Yeah, they were.
Okay, because I'm gonna be I'm gonna keep it 100 on this camera.
Okay.
I thought I gave a great performance
You
in that
did.
video. But Derek, you're in that for like 2 seconds. And Sean was Pastor Mark.
I was
Yeah.
Pastor Mark.
Wait.
Sean transformed himself.
We got no. I
I
don't
I wore
He's
a
real.
pajama shirt.
Here's the thing. I don't know if it was
Easy going.
just for the Tomo no, but to be honest,
it was submitted a few.
they handed out. This is gonna make this so much worse. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
damn.
Oh no!
Mighty
didn't wanna be
Wolzor
here
in the
for this.
chat. First the Twitter hoodie, now this award.
They gave like 32 awards out. So many people in San Diego got one.
Oh no!
So I don't know exactly why I got one, but me and Rocco both got one. Unfortunately, Sean didn't. But
That is unfortunate.
well, the reason I bring this up is it's just so funny. Here's award shows for you. I submitted Mega64 for the San Diego Film Awards Best Web Series because we're here, we're popular on the internet. We lost.
oh my god.
We lost to a.
Out of all the San Diego web series, Mega64 lost.
Exactly.
Just wanted to let everybody
That's
know.
my point. We're nominated again this year, so we'll let you know how it turns out. Will this be the year of redemption where we finally win an award
Can I-
here locally in our hometown of San Diego?
Can I ask what you submitted? Are you allowed to say?
I could say if you guys want to know what
Yeah.
we
I'm
are
just curious
nominated
what
for.
we wanted to get thrown out there.
It was our Super Mario Odyssey video.
Oh,
That's
we're
a
gonna
good
win.
one.
We won.
That's yeah.
It's a good video.
Yeah.
I was.
Sold.
I was.
And it portrays San Diego. Lots
Dude.
of highlights of the city.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no way they can deny it.
Famous
I
locations.
submitted that, and I submitted What is Prey? Which I thought, here's the thing. I don't expect the people in the local San Diego film community to be as involved in the world of video games as we are.
Yeah.
So
So you have to pick one that's not insider
it's
baseball.
not that I thought What is Prey was the best video Mega64 made last year, but I feel like that is one that is easy to understand
Yeah.
if you know
Yeah.
nothing about video games. Honestly, what I wanted to submit was our Games Alive podcast.
yeah.
But I thought, like, yo, if I submit this to the local San Diego Film Commission
They're
or
not
whatever,
gonna get it.
they're gonna fucking be like, what the fuck is this shit? Turn it off.
Yeah, their sponsors suck.
Exactly. So, What is Prey and Super Mario Odyssey is what I submitted. They nominated Super Mario Odyssey for Best Web Series.
Do you think that my performance in the Mario video will be enough to sustain?
You're
a
physically
chance
great
to
in that.
get an A-list award.
Well, the
Sean, I'm gonna say no.
Hey, let me say, they already handed them out this year.
You're like Andy Serkis in
do you
that.
have a surprise for me like you did for Rocco
Kevin,
last year?
get
and Garrett both got one. Did you not
Because
get one?
Sean's physical comedy was great. in
Kevin,
that.
we got one
Better
just
than-
for being us. Tight, supporting actor.
So, I guess I'll just talk about behind the scenes. I guess last year they handed out so many to so many people.
oh no.
My God.
They got this backlash like, this is basically like an award for participation. Everybody got one. So this
Is that
year,
the case?
that seriously did happen. So this year they tried to not give out too many.
Oh, that's why.
So I'm
Sean.
sorry, Sean. They
That's
didn't
why.
give you one,
Oh my!
even though you didn't get one last year. So you should have got one.
But they
this
gave
year.
I
everyone
mean, he was
else
the
one.
pastor and he didn't get it. I can't
mean-
believe that. That's
I
holy.
I told Rocco he was gonna go to hell, and
I'm pretty proud of mine.
Jenny said I was pretty funny in that video.
I put the award I got on the shelf in my living room so everybody can see it. Hey, award-winning A-list actor here in San Diego. Rocco, what did you do with yours?
It's in my room somewhere.
He didn't. He probably threw it away because he
No.
doesn't even care
No,
about
you
it.
No, I have
throw
it next to the
awards
Rose
away.
Award. Rose Award. What's
Oh.
Chris like?
You know what awards I have in my house?
What?
None.
That's sad. Somebody,
Yeah.
hey,
You don't
somebody,
have Little League or anything?
somebody give Sean an award.
I want you to
please.
earn it. I don't want a pity award.
Somebody reputable, give Sean an award.
If you guys could just send rewards to the PO box.
No, I want to earn the award.
No, but if you are out there and you're in charge of some sort of award or something, just think about Sean. You know,
Give him some love.
he's valuable. He could use an award. What awards would our fans be in charge of? I don't know. America's the greatest dad.
The
or
Oscars.
something. Sexiest man in America.
You can't be a fan.
Got
I mean, it's
any
got to be
Oscar-
a reputable, like,
This guy's more sexy than Blake Shelton. So if you work for
that
People
honestly, I
Magazine,
do think that's true.
that is true.
I do think that's
hey, that's just again, awards are bullshit. Blake Shelton, sexiest man alive. Fuck all awards after
Oh, it's
that.
a man?
Oh, sexiest person alive. Blake Shelton. People Magazine used to do sexiest man.
I think it's sexiest man alive still.
I think
Yeah.
it's.
I think
Is
what
it?
it is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sexiest
Wow.
man
Well,
alive.
that's most sexiest
Yeah.
award alive.
Change it.
Yeah.
How come People Magazine doesn't do sexiest woman alive? What the fuck?
Someone else does that. Who does that?
Sports Illustrated.
Stuff magazine.
Yeah.
Oh.
Maxim.
Yeah, Stuff Magazine. Stuff Magazine, FHM, Maxim, they all do it. I read them all.
I'm a bit of a lad. I love
If there's
them.
a best, like a podcast award out there, best podcast editor.
Oh.
Sean Chatfield.
Dude with a beard. Best beard.
I don't think. Thank you. I don't. Thank you.
You haven't won.
No,
He's practicing.
No.
He's just practicing.
I was just thinking of other podcasts that I watch that have way better editing than what I do. But thank
Well,
you.
why are you not?
Thanks, man.
Why are you not keeping it competitive?
I'm working on it. You should. Did you see my Rocco's Mysterious Moment clip last week? Because
Did you guys tweet that out?
No.
Why not?
I
There's
gave it.
too much other shit to tweet out.
He didn't like it.
Too busy.
He didn't,
Didn't
even,
fit on the schedule.
Eric, he didn't like it. He didn't like it.
Someone's in charge
Sorry,
of the
it's
schedule.
Fucking
The little black book was all filled up.
I messaged.
I was
He had-
tweeting out-
Too busy on all the awesome retweets of things that have nothing to do with us. Then
And
the
our Metal
thing,
Gear video.
the thing I yeah, you
Yes.
couldn't fit both. We're out of tweet limits, guys.
No, because I don't want.
Twitter
everyone
said
was
you have a
promoting
certain
that.
allotment of tweets.
You don't want to flood the feed.
You're
Yeah,
tapped.
didn't want to oversaturate.
That
Yeah, I wouldn't wanna get
retweet
too
of
popular.
power.
Everyone at home is just seeing. This is week 6 of Rocco getting torn apart.
Yeah.
For just trying to do his job, and we'll see if we
Okay.
make it to week 8.
Can he
sorry,
take that
Rocco.
much abuse?
I'm sorry.
You're going to find a lot of less things tweeted out.
I'm gonna look at the
well,
things
you
that
know
were
what?
tweeted out in the last couple days that
give
were
you a
better
damn
than
award,
mine.
you throw it away. You know, like, what do you want? We give you praise, you don't care. We give you negativity, you respond.
He
So,
reacts.
Yeah.
I see a lot of tweets
I
on
see.
there.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things that are not.
It's the best part of the show where Sean
Are
checks
we?
his Twitter
Yeah,
feed.
God, you
I'm just finding.
putting me to fucking sleep
You
here,
like
man. We're live. This is your show.
You retweeted your brother.
Who gives a shit?
So what? He's
What
it's
was
his.
his?
I mean,
hey, I'm
tweet.
with Rocco on
Hey,
this one.
this
I'm
is
with you.
This is becoming Eric the Actor segment. Where you retweeted your brother. And
A new study says that.
I want to.
a new,
I want to tell you my idea
A
for
new study
a
says
tweet
that
you should
selfies
put
make your
out.
nose appear 30% larger, and
Rocco,
Rocco tweeted out
I
this picture.
noticed-
that guy took a selfie of his face.
He
Too close.
tweeted that was better than the thing. That
I've
I
been
made for the
noticing.
podcast.
I'm gonna
you've
tweet out
been
the thing you made. It
tweeting,
just hadn't happened.
And I had an idea for a tweet you should put out.
Little B said retweet if you've
Retweet.
Well, he probably would say that because he's a funny guy. But retweet if you have a doctor named Butt Cheeks McLarkin.
Why would I not retweet
You
that?
retweeted
Yeah,
that
that's-
over than what I.
Sean hitting
Over
him.
than what
I'm
I
sorry,
did.
there was no. The schedule was full.
Yeah.
It was full. He was
You know
busy doing
how
other
easy it
stuff.
is to retweet? You hit one button.
Can we do a Skype call? Is that possible? Are we set up for that?
Yeah.
Let's take a Skype call.
To be fair, this was my favorite segment.
I've been having so much
Hey,
luck with Skype.
could you grab
Let's
the
do
PO
it.
box stuff, Kevin? Would that be okay?
Let's take a Skype call.
While Eric's getting Skype set up, let's just look at a
down
couple
here?
things.
See if I can.
I don't know.
Mises.
Let me know when you're ready for me to mouse it up.
I want Sean to keep going through.
Yeah, keep reading what we retweeted.
Okay. Well, while we're doing opening stuff,
I don't follow Mega64 on Twitter. It's mostly bullshit.
I follow
Probably
it.
shouldn't
This
say
is-
that.
No, I follow it.
I was
wanted-
happy to see our Metal Gear video up there again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that was retweeted by Konami.
Really?
Yeah, like all
Oh,
over the
back
place.
in the good books. Nice. We burned them so bad, but they can't resist the goodness.
You retweeted this picture, hashtag happy birthday Justin Bieber, and it's that.
What the
it's this
fuck?
picture.
That's hilarious.
This.
Wait, get a close up.
Is that even Justin Bieber?
He's working on something. Yeah. So Rocco, we tweeted this
Hey,
over
Sean,
the thing that
to
I
be
made.
fair, that's better than the thing that you made.
That's better than your segment, really.
So that was good.
It's
mean-
been a bad night for Sean.
It's been a bad night.
He doesn't get retweeted, doesn't get an award.
He retweeted
Lost the
YouTube
remember
thumbnails,
off.
which is good, but it's just
What's the
this
thumbnail?
thumbnail of George Bush
Senior?
smoking weed.
Can we get close up on that?
Yeah, what?
So he retweeted that
Yeah, but
on
that
the
was-
official
I mean, a
account.
lot more effort
on the
into
official
that.
account than the thing that I made and spent half a day on.
That is pretty
right.
funny,
Can
though.
I use
I
the
did,
mouse?
and that's embarrassing to
Okay,
admit to.
you
But
let me know.
Hey, this is yours,
Thanks,
right?
buddy.
Or you want to open that?
All right, we got some stuff in our PO box.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that shit going while we promote the PO box. What is our PO box address?
It is.
Oh, is it on the box there?
It is.
Close up on the box. Get that.
Mega64 PO Box.
Show it to 'em.
713090.
If you want to send us anything, go ahead. Send me the full series of Dragon Ball Z on Blu-ray. Just do it. I want to watch it, but I don't want to buy it. So, what do we got here today?
Okay, this box is from. There's a note, and it's from Daniel, and he said congratulations on the new studio.
Thanks.
And,
is this from our Daniel, our good friend DD Daniel? Dassault?
No, I don't. Think
Oh, okay. Different Daniel.
But he says thank you. He says thank you for us upgrading to a better studio motivated him to follow his dreams.
Okay,
Because to
okay.
be an entrepreneur. So anyway, he sent us some snacks for the studio, and we got
that Mario cereal.
Mario cereal. It's got an amiibo in the box.
Dude, you can get extra hearts. What does Mario collect? Hearts?
Boom. Yes.
Is that Link?
Then we got. Well, these chips did not fare very well in the
I'll
mail.
eat 'em.
I'll tell you
Okay.
that. But
Alright.
there's salsa in here too.
Oh.
So
Hey,
chips and
can
salsa.
I say, all right, admission, my favorite go-to snack of all time, chips and salsa.
100%.
That is
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite
Derek,
snack.
mine too.
Mine too.
100%.
There's
Mine
nothing
too.
better than chips and salsa.
I gotta
Chips and
go.
guacamole.
Mine is. I gotta go nuts. Nuts.
I think that is nuts because chips and salsa.
Big,
trumps them
salty, meaty nuts.
I do like chips and salsa.
all. Matthew,
I'm not done.
God.
Rock,
Hot and spicy
Sean,
cinnamon Oreos.
there's not. You're not on the schedule right now, Sean.
Wait, cinnamon
Oreos, and then something for Derek. I don't know what this
Ooh.
is. I didn't see this in here before.
Let's try these
so you
now.
Have to, yeah, pop it open.
right.
Now Garrett
all right.
loves cinnamon shit, so who knows?
Yeah. I
I've
like-
seen some videos. I don't want to name any names, but there's some fucking loser out there who has a whole YouTube series about eating Oreos, and he's just ruined Oreos for me.
This is cinnamon.
Hey, can you do an impression of? I know you know who I'm talking about.
yeah.
Rocco's going to demonstrate how god awful these videos are and why I hate them so much.
Okay, ready? Okay, and we've got the Oreo here. Now, red and black, it's scary. I'm going to open up the cookie itself. And, of course, you've got the cream on one side. Of course, if you wanted to say it looked like Red Hots, well, you'd be correct. So here it is right there. And, of course, we'll give it a lick. And, yeah, it's basically Red Hots. But now I'm going to put them together. That's what I do. It's how I eat. Put this here and take a bite.
Fuck off.
I'm chewing. Just ignore me. Definitely it's Red Hots mixed with chocolate. I mean, what did you expect? What happens if I just lick it off my palm? Don't watch me. I'm like a cat. Ew, don't look. Anyway, it's great. Just like all the other bullshit I eat, I have health problems.
All right, but the only thing that's missing is sorry, I'm filming this in my car in a back alley in the middle of fucking nowhere because I didn't have enough time to set. I had to get this video out, so I just rushed this and put no effort into.
Had to get it out. Yeah.
Put no effort into my one creative outlet that's fucking garbage to begin with, but it's not getting any better.
That was good, but yeah, you're missing the 7-minute preamble.
Now, I typically hit, like they did the Pepsi Fire. That was terrible.
Delicious. Oh.
Fuck no.
Oh.
It tastes like cinnamon gum that you drink. I don't like that. I'm surprised how much I like these.
Yeah, try one.
I'm actually into these.
I'm not surprised by how much you like those.
Sean
Here.
hit the light.
They're actually decent.
Pretty impressive that I was able to do that.
All right, let's see.
There's like one
I
sliver of a
usually
light
like
bulb.
to screen this stuff before I.
Yeah, I didn't know that was in there. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've seen that.
The Parking Lot movie, and it says, "Hey Derek, hope you enjoy this interesting documentary as much as I did. Wasn't aware till last week that you like to watch odd/different documentaries. Also, I'll be live tweeting you a link to another documentary as this podcast is going on. All right,
Oh, he's watching now.
keep an eye out for that. Really curious to hear your thoughts on both of them. Might call it a Heartslayer someday. Yes, please do. But I'm still borderline on that. Nah, go for it. Dive right in.
Hey, if people don't want to call in, what's the email to email Heartslayers? Is it the podcast email?
You can email, podcast@mega64.com. Also, if you're afraid of being embarrassed, you can stay anonymous, okay? We don't have to reveal any personal information about you or your face. We can block you out. So, you get the answers without any of the embarrassment. It's win-win. But, you can Skype us at Mega64 Podcast,
Yep.
and you can email podcast@mega64.com. Anyways,
There you go.
this is from Daniel. As we said, thank you very much for the documentary. Sean, you've seen this.
I believe I have, yeah.
What's
I
it
think-
about?
Well,
A parking lot?
A parking lot. But
Okay.
I think it's a certain parking lot by a college campus, if I'm remembering the same documentary.
Okay.
And it's people who work there and kind of like the lifestyle it created.
We'll
So.
check that out. Hope it's better than the movie about the guy who fucked a horse.
We'll
see.
Matthew Bruce, our dear friend, sent me a ton of these super old Olympics pins, enamel pins from like the '84 Olympic Games, and all these really
Wow.
2002, and then a little alien toy. So thank you, Matthew. This is honestly really, really cool. So thank you very much.
Yeah, that is a cool alien toy.
Damn.
I don't know about that Olympic shit.
No, it's cool.
This, I don't know what
I love
this
it.
is.
I got something here.
What'd you
Okay.
get?
I got from the author
From the author.
himself. He sent me a book of his called The Kojima Code.
Whoa.
By Terry Wolf. Oh. I think it's all about all the behind the scenes going on. His musings on the whole Kojima leaving Konami. It's been very, very talked about recently on our podcast. What with Metal Gear Survive coming out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a read.
And just the last thing is, it doesn't have a name, sorry, but somebody wrote, for Garrett, you like metal and Evangelion, so here's the album Evangelion by black metal band Behemoth.
Can I tell you how many fucking times I do eBay search for Ava stuff and that CD? This album cover I've seen a million times in my eBay searches.
Have you ever heard it?
Never heard it.
Well, now you can.
I know about the band Behemoth, but I haven't listened to any of their music. So I'm actually excited because, yes, this is
That comes up all the
constantly
time.
coming up in my
I think I've seen that,
eBay
too.
searches.
Are we good to take a call?
Thank you.
Let's
Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. All right.
Shoot it.
What's that? Wait, can you see that? Yeah, there you go.
I like those Oreos a lot.
I was surprised.
Yeah, it's good.
I really didn't expect to like them.
No.
Red Hots for
I
Valentine's.
hope this works.
Get them while they're red hot.
Yeah,
They're almost
hey,
gone.
we're trying out, we're still working some stuff out, so the calls might be a little...
I mean, the last week on the PPS, Skype was so hard to
Okay,
use.
well, this call's not working.
Par for the course with this shitty program.
Let's try some.
If only there was another
It
audio
works.
program to use.
It works on Heart Slayers. We could do a Google Hangout.
I'd rather do that than anything else.
Jola Olu. No. No go.
Nope. All right.
Clicking it don't do nothing, huh?
Next.
Call him back.
Try that.
Sammy.
Don't announce it. Oh,
Hey, there it goes.
Sammy, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, you got through.
You're the
Sammy.
first caller of our new place. Congratulations.
Oh, awesome.
Hell yeah.
We got a good upload. I like it.
Sammy, what's up? Sammy,
Like
I'm
that
so
shirt.
happy to see you because none of the other ones are working. I love you, man.
Oh, thank you.
I just think you're something else.
Look at that shirt you're wearing.
And he
Yeah,
handles
he's
a
got the
compliment well.
shirt. He's got the hoodie to compliment it, and he's just smiling. The second we connected, he's smiling. I love this guy.
Sammy, what is your opinion on Discord?
It's okay.
All right,
Yeah,
well, we're never
too
going to
much.
use it
Yeah,
then.
There you go,
Let's move
Sammy.
on.
If Sammy would have said he loved it, I would have switched to
that wasn't really positive
I
enough for
got
us.
Discord today.
God, I love Sammy. Just
I did.
fucking rules.
Do you have a wait, hold on.
That one looks...
How's it going, Sammy?
It's going all right.
You doing
Fucking
good?
nut.
You having a good night?
Yeah. Yep. Basically.
He's so straightforward. I love
You
this.
are a
I
bright
love it.
eye.
I detect some, what's going on, Sammy? What's the problem?
Just a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the fam?
Pretty good.
Not
How-
biting
You
your
have,
ass.
you have a
not
good
barking.
relationship with your family, or kind of like,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, how's that?
I'd say so, yeah.
Good.
Pretty good.
Okay.
They're not interrupting your gaming. They're not, bugging you during your own private time, knocking on the bathroom when you're in there. Nothing like that.
Nah.
Can't complain. I'm
How's
just
the?
saying
All right,
this.
Sam.
God, Sammy.
Real question. How's love life?
Yeah.
It's pretty good, you know.
Oh, yeah.
No
Nice.
complaints there, right?
Nice.
Good as I want it to be.
God,
Nice.
Sammy's killing it, man.
All right, man. Well, what's your question for us?
Well, I heard you guys were talking about documentaries earlier. Well, like, someone sent you a documentary?
That's right. The parking lot movie.
And I'm pretty sure, I know Eric, and I think maybe Derek, you guys like Smash Brothers Melee a lot.
Yeah. Good game.
If you guys have ever seen the documentary on that, on YouTube?
YouTube documentary on Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
No.
about, like, the competitive scene back in the day.
No, haven't seen that. Sounds incredibly boring.
Wasn't there MTV's
I thought you guys
True
might like
Life episode about a pro Smash Brothers player?
There was.
Yeah,
So it's
something
like
like
True Life, I'm a gamer, and
Yeah.
he's a pro Smash Brothers
I
player.
remember that. I like that episode of True Life.
Should we check it out? What's kind of the angle of the documentary?
Well, it covers, I believe, 5 players that were like the best of their time during, like, I think back when the game first came out to about 2000, up until like Brawl, till Smash Bros. Brawl came out.
Okay.
And it's pretty interesting. I thought you guys might like it.
What is, you could spoil it for us. What is the best part of the whole movie?
Well, it's separated into different episodes. So I think there's about 9 episodes.
Wow.
And
It's a commitment.
let me see.
Do they follow these 5 top players into their lives now in like
That would be interesting.
current day or whenever this was filmed?
Do
they interview
not
them?
really, actually.
It's all old footage.
Yeah, kind
Oh,
of.
interesting.
But the best episode, well, my favorite is the 4th one, called The King of Smash. It's about this player who was the best, like, by far the best of everyone at the time, and just constantly, tournament after tournament, got first place.
Okay.
And even though he doesn't play now, he's still known as the King of Smash.
Probably use
Oh,
Kirby.
interesting. You know what? All right. This is just me. I know I'm in the minority here. I don't get interested by competitive video games. That is just something that, like, I don't believe in on a fundamental level.
Competitive? No, I'm in the same. I, don't
I
think you're
feel
in the
like
minority.
I'm
That's
not
why
even.
we've
I'm,
never really connected with esports.
I'm
I
not
think,
even
'cause
a
we're all in the
sports
same boat.
guy,
Yeah.
but I understand that like there's so much that goes into becoming a top level athlete that a lot of people can't commit to the physical regimen, the diet, the training.
Sure.
But I feel like gaming, you're sitting on your ass playing a video game more than anybody else?
I mean, you practice a lot.
Yeah,
You do practice a lot.
you just play the game so much you become good. I feel like I don't know, doesn't hold my interest. I guess I almost feel like anybody could do it if they just had enough time on their hands. You know?
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, and I'm not even because I'm not interested in it either. But I do think it comes a little more than that. I do think some people are. I mean, it's not the same as like a regular sport necessarily, but there are people who
It's a
train
skill.
a lot to get a skill
Yeah.
in shape. You know,
I think you
okay,
gotta,
in some way.
you gotta have youth on your side.
But when you say train
You
a
gotta-
lot,
yeah.
you're just playing the video game nonstop.
Sure, but it's still a skill in the sense of like doing like crossword puzzles really fast. You know, It's like-
Sure.
Also, a lot of
it's
these
still a thing.
a lot of the esports games take a ton of teamwork, so it is not just playing
Yeah.
a game a whole lot. It's playing with your team, your 5-man
Yeah.
like Overwatch team or whatever, constantly running drills, running training, so that when you're actually competing, you're all working relatively
Yeah.
as a unit together.
Okay, I'll give you that, but yeah.
I'm with you though.
not really
yeah,
interesting to
no,
me.
it might not be interesting, but there's
But
some
I
degree
don't
of
even
like
play those
having
type
to
of
learn
games.
something.
I think it's cool that it's getting so big.
Wait, hold on. You do?
Yeah. I do.
Sean
Sean.
Chatfield
That's him.
thinks competitive video gaming
MOBAs.
is cool.
MOBAs mainly, right?
Yeah, because he dabbles.
Excuse me. Had a little something there.
Yeah, a little something in there.
No, I
No, I think that it is. This is what my thought is. Go be interested whenever you're interested in, and clearly there is a lot of people interested in this. It's not for me, but I go for it. And I if I were got tickets to like what's the big sporting event, e-sporting event, like what's the big thing?
Oh, like
What's it called?
Overwatch is like the big one
If
right
I
now.
had a ticket to go to that and see it live, I would absolutely go because that to me is like this isn't my scene, but I'm gonna see
what it's
this.
about.
You'd go
I wanna
watch
see this
like
for
a
myself.
Star
well, yeah, I'm not
Craft
that
or
I'm
League of
not that into
Legends.
sports, but I went to a hockey game once. There was a ticket, and I had a fucking amazing time.
I just feel
yeah.
like good on you for
Hey.
finding something that you're into and liking it. I don't know. I don't care.
I'm definitely into the push that esports is making. And I remember last game days sitting in my hotel room. The commercial came on for Buffalo Wild Wings has
Nice.
esports. Watch CS:GO tournaments
Whoa.
on our TVs here. And then I went, well, fuck, we got to get dinner. I want to watch a CS:GO tournament. Let's go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Not a single TV in the physical
Oh, no,
restaurant.
No, because
Fuckers.
they'd get beat up.
Yeah, it was all football and shit. And I went, okay, you're fucking lying. I saw that advertisement about 6 times just watching a half hour
Yeah.
of TV.
I think for me, Bassoonist from Hell in the chat
Yeah.
had a great point. So isolate that clip that I just said. But I just wanted to say, for me, it's not even that like, oh, I'm not interested or it's not, or I don't, for me, it actually like zaps, it kind of sucks the fun out of the game. That's where I am with it.
Okay.
That's what he said in there, and I agree. It kind of like I enjoy just the oh, Smash Brothers, haha, wow, oh, it's fun, but
Story
and
mode.
when it becomes super hyper competitive, I'm kind of like
Here's the thing. Somebody in the chat
I'm good,
mentioned
I'm So
competitive
serious.
speed running.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
that is something I
Oh,
do find interesting.
me too.
Yeah.
Because I like seeing people who are the best at something, and I like seeing it done the best it could possibly be done.
Yeah.
I think recently, like this week, somebody set the new record for beating the original Super Mario.
oh, really?
I sat down and I watched that video.
Oh, nice.
Now, it was an hour-long video, and the guy kept resetting it, so I didn't see his actual record-setting
no.
speed run.
Sure,
But I
but-
got the gist of it. I watched it for a good amount of time. It was fascinating. But when it comes to a competitive game where two teams are fighting against each other, I don't get the joy of watching a competitive game because
But you just said you
But,
wanted to
yeah.
see it done at the highest level.
and that's what it is, isn't it?
That's
exactly
what
you
you're
just
watching.
said.
well, to me, I feel like it's not the highest level if it's,
I don't know what to tell you. It is.
okay, well, then stop telling me anything. If you don't know what to tell me, shut up. I like seeing somebody try to beat the system. So speed running is like, it's you versus the machine.
It's not a player versus player.
Yeah, you versus another person. There's like there's a human element there. So
Yeah.
there's kind of no ultimate bar to be set other than, it's the same reason I feel like competitions. I don't like the Super Bowl because I feel like, well, every year you're just going to have another Super Bowl.
It's
Like,
a couple.
what
It's
is
people
the end
playing
game?
each other. So
Yeah.
you're saying you enjoy rather than two people playing a game against each other, you like to see someone beat Nintendo.
Yeah.
kind of right.
I like a
that
person
makes it,
versus
that
the
makes
machine.
sense. I get that. It's a different dynamic. I get that.
Like,
I can understand that.
you can get the balance of, what was it, Billy Mitchell and who was the other guy in King of Kongs?
Steve Wiebe.
Steve Wiebe,
Dude,
yeah.
there's a new thing
The
about
two
that.
of them
Yeah.
competing
Yes, there
for
is.
the highest score against the Donkey Kong machine.
Yeah.
There's an element of them competing against each other, but it really is them, how can they get the fastest
Exactly.
score?
So it's Billy Mitchell and Steve Wiebe trying to beat Donkey Kong. Who can do it better? But if it's Billy Mitchell versus Steve
In
Wiebe,
Street Fighter.
who can play Donkey Kong the best, or like playing
or
each
like
other
the
Street
two
Fighter,
each other against each. Yeah,
I
that's
check
where,
out.
Yeah.
So that's just me.
What do you-
Whatever.
It's
I'm
hard to
crazy.
suss that out, but I know what you mean.
I know what you
I
mean.
get
No,
it.
no, I think the way you explained it makes more sense. Do you know what it is about like direct competition that you don't appreciate in
Well,
that?
again, this is more talking about video games, and I just feel like even when I watch the Olympics, I can understand that there's so many things that go into this person training to become the ultimate athlete that they are. But I feel, and I feel like I'm going to get so much hate for voicing this opinion. To become a top level video game player, you're just sitting there playing the video. It's almost like you just played it more than anybody else, it's not like you're sitting there, I did this finger regiment to make I could press the buttons faster than anybody because I lift weights with my fingers. Like I study fucking codes so I can understand how to manipulate the game better. I'm reading through all these books, memorizing shit. It's like, no, you're just sitting in your room playing this game for hours on end and you've just naturally ascended. I don't know. I feel like it's not something anybody sets out to do. It's just a hobby that they got really good at. I don't want to see the best dart player in the world play darts.
I don't know.
Maybe I would.
I may disagree on that.
But I don't watch bowling competitions. I don't like watching curling at the Olympics. I don't know. It's just people having fun to a level where it's not fun anymore. And I guess that's where I'm going to leave it. Video games are fun until you take it to that level and then it stops being fun. But
yeah, that's just where I am.
know.
It gets really serious.
All right, full disclosure. I know most of the people watching this podcast think I'm fucking crazy right now. That's okay. This is just how I feel about it.
Well, I respect your feelings, and I also respect if you want to go watch esports. Again, I probably won't.
Not a Buffalo
unless you give me a ticket.
Wild Wings. That's for
Then I'll
damn.
go. Cool. Well,
good topic. We got a lot off our chest there, Sammy. What do you feel about all that? Did I just offend you?
No, it's your own opinion,
Yeah,
You're not like
different
high
folks.
level Mortal Kombat, like.
I used to get mad at like people. When I didn't understand things, I'd be mad about it. Like, why the fuck did country music? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't. What's wrong with you?
You hated Fatality because he was the best.
No, I just like if I didn't like it, I was like I kind of got mad about it. Like fuck country music, fuck you that country music, fuck it. But now it's like go fuck. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Like whatever you want to like. I don't know. That was like my early 20s. I grew up.
At an anime convention about 10 years ago, I entered a Smash Brothers tournament.
Yeah.
I've told this story before, but there were 16 competitor slots. I was the 17th person to enter because I was like, hey, I didn't know this was happening, but I have to get in because I love Smash Brothers. They put me in the tournament as a wild card. They said, you can play the 16th person. If you beat them, you're in the tournament. But if you don't beat them, you're not in the tournament. I beat them. I got into the tournament, and then I got to the semifinals. So it was out of 16, I got to the top 4. And then I got beaten by a person who played as Roy, and they were just wave dashing. Which in Smash Brothers, you can wiggle your thumb so fast that your character, it's a glitch. You exploit a glitch in the game where you can't land any hits on that person, and that's not something I had ever even seen before. And I just thought yo, this isn't even real Smash Brothers at this point. You're fucking. If you have to learn how to exploit a glitch to become one of the best players in the world, then the fun has left this, and I don't know.
Someone in the chat is saying the true backstory of why Derek hates esports.
Yeah.
I was not good enough to make it.
By the way, I'm that guy. If you ever play against me in Street Fighter 2 online, you're going to get 100 hand slap all the way into the corner for about half an hour until you're gone.
No fun.
I just, whoa,
Yeah,
the whole time.
I felt like at that point,
and I get messages that are like, you fucking
if
bitch.
there was any finesse or artistry or skill that went into getting good at a fighting game, it goes out the window when you just rely on this one tactic that nobody else can touch.
Yeah.
So that's where it is. Imagine you're watching a boxing match on pay-per-view, and I guess this is kind of what people say. But who's the boxer who has the record for most wins, but he's a super defensive?
The money train.
Money with
Mayweather.
Well,
Money
people say
Weather?
that people complain about him
Money
too.
Weather.
His matches are boring.
Oh, yeah.
Penny bags.
because he just is super defensive and he exploits the game.
They're
And that's-
long, boring fights.
That's kind of how I feel about esports. I feel like this isn't exciting because you guys are just kind of exploiting this, I don't know, this glitch or whatever.
I think
Not that people
speedrunning.
exploit glitches.
I'm with you. I'm way more interested in the speedrunning community than I am in a professional fighting game community.
Yeah.
Especially,
But I like those games
Fighting
more than
games.
fighting games, and so that's probably why.
I should
Yeah.
say I've been whatever on esports stuff, but I do some fighting game tournament shit I love watching. So I should.
when I'm in the room
correct.
during a fighting game tournament, because I've been there during certain cons where two people are playing, Street Fighter V when it came out, and fuck, the energy in that audience was exciting, and you're into it, and you're cheering just like if you were to go to a hockey game.
And I
for the
honestly
first
feel
time.
like it's same with sports for me, where it's if I'm at a, I'm trying to think of a game what's a fucking MOBA game that I don't.
Well, you dabble. Come on.
Smite.
Dota.
Smite,
I'm
Dota,
only
MOBA,
Dota.
whatever. Okay, Smite.
Boba.
The original.
I don't understand
Boba.
the
My
rules of Smite. I don't really get what's happening on the screen,
Uh-huh.
so I don't really enjoy that so much because I don't. Once I learn the rules, sure, but if I went to a cricket match, like I don't get the rules all the way on this. I don't know. Hockey, I get. That's easy for me, you know. So that's probably if I spent a little bit of time to research Smite, maybe I would enjoy watching Smite more. But I'm not gonna do that probably, so that's why it's not that interesting to
You'd
me.
rather watch Street Fighter tournament.
Because I get that.
Yeah. You know Ryu and Blanca, and they punch, and one wins, one loses.
Yeah.
Man, I got an old TV this weekend.
What an idiot.
Yeah,
Get a new
I know.
one, bro.
I know. It occurred to me as soon as I got it. I was like, why didn't I go new?
Yeah, why don't you go flat screen? You gotta get a
no,
shelf. for
Dominic
this.
found somebody who was like getting rid of a Sony Trinitron, like old
CRT?
like a CRT, but it's a nice CRT.
Yeah,
where it's
yeah.
flat and it's like picture perfect for old stuff.
For old game consoles, yeah.
So it has connections for Dreamcast, component for like GameCube and
Yeah.
stuff. So old games look like perfect on it. And so we've been playing Dreamcast stuff on it. He hooked it up and he was playing Street Fighter Alpha 3 and like, you know, whatever was in there. And
Rare
it's taking me
discs.
back. It's like this is shit I had to hear every day when Dominic was in high school. When I'd come home, he was always playing Alpha 3, or he tried to get Phantasy Star Online working on the
Oh my
Dreamcast.
God.
We don't have a 56K provider. But anyway, watching all those fighting games, it made me really excited for the Switch collection that's coming out. They're putting out a Switch collection with like 40 Street Fighter games
that's right.
or whatever.
That's pretty cool.
That's going to be so cool. And normally I haven't really been rebuying the Street Fighters, but that I will get. That looks so cool. I'm really excited about that.
Hey, Sammy, thanks for your call. Hey, is there anything else you want to bring up? What's your response to all that? You stopped paying attention fucking 20 minutes ago.
He's watching the Oscars.
Shit.
Tuned out.
He's on the Sammy
I've
clock.
been listening. I will say it's really interesting to hear the story behind a lot of it, because there was a point when Evo, like the biggest fighting game tournament, they said whoever donates the most money to breast cancer awareness or something gets to be at Evo. And Super Smash Bros. Melee won, and then Nintendo, like within 24 hours, said, like they did something to say like you can't stream this at Evo, it can't be there at all.
That's
Yeah, it
in
was
the
interesting to
documentary?
see- Yeah, that's in one of the later episodes.
Okay, all right. Well, that's interesting. All right, maybe I'll check it out. You got me.
And I will say, I used to think like you, Derek, where I didn't care about fighting games competitively at all, but this documentary really helped me.
Oh,
like,
got you.
Oh,
Dipped your toe in the pool, and now
All
you're
right,
all the
well,
way submerged.
if it's going to change my opinion,
Eight
then
parts.
maybe I'll check it out. What's the name of it?
It's just called The Smash Brothers.
The Smash Brothers.
fuck
All right.
Yeah, and it's by East Point Pictures, I believe, or
Okay.
production, something like that.
All right. Well, thanks for your call, man. Appreciate
No
it.
problem. Have
Good
a good one.
night, Sammy.
Yeah.
Let's talk to.
YouTube's got a lot of good documentaries.
I have to leave early tonight. I have to go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take this. I could have just yelled goodnight, but I wanted to give some context.
Okay.
I do have to go.
Bye.
You got a hot
Get the
date?
fuck out of here.
Time to bounce. Oh my God, it's almost time for me too.
What?
No,
guess it's me-
you're staying long. You have to
me
stay
and Sean.
longer because I'm earlier.
I got dinner plans, baby.
All right.
Anyway.
Well,
Thank you.
schedule.
My cereal.
let's take
Good
one
night.
more call here. Let's talk to Fuck Walmart.
I could agree with that.
This mouse is a little bit wonky.
My sentiments, exactly.
Hey, Fuck Walmart.
Hey!
How's it
How's
going?
What's
going?
happening? Rocco just left, so
You're
sorry.
finally free of
sorry.
him.
Yeah, you got the cream and a crop.
So save your Evangelion Power Rangers Turbo question.
Or you want me to?
I got it.
What's happening, Fuck Walmart?
Captain's
Where do
chair.
you get your name from? Can you explain that?
Loves Walmart.
Oh, well, I actually previously explained it on a podcast. I just haven't changed my name. I was just fired.
That's right.
A couple months back by Walmart for shit reasons.
Oh, well, I don't remember the story. What did you do to get fired?
Sounds like
Oh,
she
I-
didn't do anything.
Tighter shoe.
Well, going back to your talking about being sick, I was like legitimately sick with the flu, and I called out, and they're like, "You can't do that."
Bullshit.
So they fired you?
Yeah.
That sounds like a lawsuit, if you ask me.
Sounds like they're trying to spread the flu.
get some of that Walmart
like,
money.
isn't that like illegal to fire somebody for calling out sick?
It should be.
was- Yeah, it was just like you're only allowed to call out a certain amount of times.
Oh. Well, do you have a new job now?
I did get a new job.
Is it better than Walmart?
What's your new job? Is it Target?
Ooh.
No, it was at a grocery store.
Hell yeah.
I don't know
Ooh.
if you have it on
Super
your
Target?
Yeah, fuck Super Target.
No, but I was only hired there for 4 days because the manager fired me for kind of
Time to
fake
shoe.
bullshit reasons too.
All right, why did you get fired
Okay,
from the
wait a minute.
supermarket?
Yeah, let's get into maybe there's another problem.
All right, fuck supermarkets is your new name, but yeah, what happened there?
Fuck Ralph's.
I don't want to get very specific, but the manager was kind of prejudiced.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Racism is alive in America.
2018. Fucking, I can't believe it.
Okay, so what's next on the list?
No, hold on.
Oh.
I'm sorry, fuck Walmart. You called into us. I'm holding your feet to the fire. What happened? How were they prejudiced?
We gotta know.
I was just having a good time
Uh-oh.
talking to one of my coworkers
Oh.
about having a boyfriend, and I was the only man working in that section, and she just kind of after that she just kind of stopped talking to me. Yeah, the manager and the
Oh.
This seems
Well, I was
One of
complicated.
those.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, do we have another job in the sites right now? Are we looking somewhere
Yes, I
else?
do. I actually did just get hired, which ties into my question. I just got hired to go down and work at Disney World for the college program.
That's cool.
I still don't know why. I'm not clear on the old firing. But,
Well, you know,
how are you planning on getting fired from this new job?
Yeah. Has it been 4 days yet? Or
Have you put any thought into that one?
Yeah, I'm making my plans.
okay. Let's get nuts. Let's go crazy.
Getting crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's your
Yeah, all right. So what's your question? What's your
wait.
job-related issue here that you wanted to talk about?
That was a gnarly snort. I love
How's
it.
it going? How's it going?
I can't think now.
That's okay.
It's all
Well,
right.
I-
It's all right.
It'll be.
Okay, seriously. Yeah. What did you want to talk about?
Well, because you did mention again about maybe doing game days, East Coast
Yeah.
thing.
Uh,
But I checked through the Patreon and I really couldn't find anything about where you were talking about it. So is it okay if I ask about that?
100%.
I might be down there while it's going on. So.
all right. Yeah.
cool.
So we do game days. We do it out here on the West Coast at Disneyland, and we have heard a couple people say like, "Hey, why don't you bring this over to the East Coast?" So we thought about, yeah, why don't we bring it over to the East Coast? In fact, let's make it a Patreon goal. So we put it up on the Patreon, and we didn't hit the goal. It seemed like, we got a little bump on the Patreon, but we didn't really get close to achieving East Coast game days. And we didn't know what was going on. And, our Patreon was kind of sitting at where it was. So we thought, maybe people actually aren't interested in an East Coast game days. Maybe this Patreon goal isn't appetizing to people. So we tried to think of a different, more appetizing goal, which to us, we thought, well, perhaps, we did these Mega64 animations in the past, which seemed like a big hit. People really liked them. But we couldn't make them anymore because our animator, Hot Diggity Demon, Max Gilardi, he got busy. He basically got a real animation gig and was unavailable to work on this for us. So we kind of put the feelers out. We talked to a bunch of other animators who we thought were capable of doing the job. But honestly, it's tough making animations and it costs money. So we thought,
Yeah, I know. I'm an animation student.
yeah,
there you go.
So you don't
You
want to
know.
work for free. Obviously, you want to get compensated for your work. So we thought, hey, maybe people want Mega64 animations. Let's replace the East Coast Game Days goal with the animation goal. And with that money that, would be going towards game days, we'll just take that and we'll give that towards the animator. And we had a budget set in mind for the animations. And however much that budget was, we kind of just inserted that into the Patreon and bumped the game days goal back. Because we figured, hey, we'll get the animations funded. That's something people might want. And then we'll kind of refocus back on doing Mega64 East Coast game days.
Yeah.
We're essentially going to do game days for the same cost, but we're going to, take this little chunk of the Patreon out and give that to the animators, and then we'll still focus on game days. So that's what happened. If you look at the Patreon, now it says there's animation, and then game days is after it. But turns out people don't want Mega64 animations either.
I don't believe that. I think they do.
So we kind of fell into this weird position where now people are like, what the fuck? I was working towards East Coast game days. Now you're fucking kicking it back for this animation? So
It's still on the table. I think people out there want us to probably focus on version 4.
Which we are.
I think people, we're working on version 4. It's taken a lot longer, honestly. Should I talk about the issue with one of our actors?
Give them an update.
No, I think.
I don't want to say anything too much, but
Drama.
we've run no drama, but we've run into a big hurdle with the filming of version 4, so we're working on it, but it's just going to take some time to come out. We're still working on the book as well, which, we started out kind of writing the book as 2 books in one. There was going to be a fictional side of the book and a reality side of the book, and the reality side of the book became so expansive that we're like, okay, let's just focus on making that and making that as best as can be. So we're both chipping away at both of those things, and they should be out very soon. So yeah, I think you're right. I think people are waiting to get what we're currently working on, and game days, East Coast game days, the animation.
Those
are still on the table.
Still on the table. We're gonna do them.
And we would gain a little insight maybe as time goes on, where those fit into place if one comes before the other. But
and you know what the thing is too, we're working on version 4, we're working on the book. We tried to think of, hey, let's do another Patreon goal that maybe isn't something that is so dependent on us working on it, because I don't want to do a goal that gets in the way of version 4 or the book.
Yeah.
So that's why we came up with the animation. That's something an animator can handle,
subbing that out
outside of us, so it doesn't bump back the production of version 4. It doesn't get in the way of this book we're working on.
Yeah.
And East Coast Game Days too is like, we're already throwing this West Coast event.
Yeah.
We could just kind of organize this East Coast event, and it doesn't get in the way of version 4. But
the reality of all these projects is there's really only 4 of you guys doing this full time.
Right.
Rocco, Derek, Sean, and Kevin. You guys are here making all of this happen. It's quite a lot. So subbing out the Fornimation was a good idea as adding another goal, but it's still on there, and you guys can hit our Patreon right now.
So if
Send
anybody's
us a buck.
interested in making that happen, those stretch goals are still there on the Patreon, but we're focusing. We've gathered from people that they really want us to laser in our focus on version 4 first and foremost, and then they're probably interested in getting this book as quickly as possible. So for right now, the stuff is up there on the Patreon. It can be funded, and we can kind of have that farmed out to some animators, but we're really just focusing full steam ahead on the projects we already have in the works.
And they're saying that you wash your hands and Mega64 are not involved with version 4.1. Garrett is. That's absolutely not true. We're saying every day full time. Garrett is here all the time helping us with everything.
Yeah, but I mean full time as in I have a 40-hour week job, a construction job that I have to be at. So when I come here after hours to help stuff, it's, as much as I can contribute.
Yeah, Garrett is definitely working on all this stuff with us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so.
It's coming out. We want to make it good, too. Obviously, we're not going to release it if it sucks, so.
What is your job at Disney World now?
I'm going to be working as a janitor.
Okay.
But I've heard it's actually a very good job. It's really not hard at all.
I 100% agree.
I would say Disney parks have the cleanest environments of all. So
yes. So this is basically what I learned from it. There's really only 2 things you do as a custodian: is clean bathrooms and sweeping up around the park. And they clean their bathrooms once every hour.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's pretty good.
You can't let it get too messy if you're in there every hour cleaning it up.
Yeah, no.
I mean, what can happen in an hour?
A lot of shit.
Yeah.
Maybe in one stall, but not like, you ever go to a stall or a bathroom where all 3 stalls are just destroyed? It's because they don't clean but every 7 hours. Disney's on top of it.
Yeah. I
Right.
volunteer with I'm used to working with kids.
Well, I want to say thank you because obviously I see the little Garrett back there, so you clearly are a Patreon supporter. So
Yeah,
thank you very much. I
Yeah,
hope
even
this
though
job
I'm
at
unemployed
Disney.
and I really don't have the money. I give the full thing every month.
Well, I
Just
really appreciate that, and hopefully this job at Disney World works out better than the last
Yeah.
grocery store in Walmart.
Fuck Walmart, fuck Ralph's.
And I just want to say, you are going to be very happy with the latest Patreon.
Oh my God,
That is
yeah.
coming out very soon.
I'm excited.
We got a prototype of the
Yeah.
top tier gift, and it is better than we expected. So
Yeah.
you're going to be happy, and everybody's going to be happy. I
Looks
hope.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for your call.
Yeah,
Good
thank you
luck.
for your call. And you know what? I'm glad you brought that up because I think a lot of people were wondering about that issue. So I hope that clears up, any confusion for anybody out there. And if you want to see those goals reached, check out our Patreon. Anybody watching?
Yeah.
What? No, you have another thing to add to that?
Before you go, what?
Is it all right if probably the East Coast thing probably won't happen this year, but if it's okay when I go down there, I could just kind of host my own unofficial game days, Or if-
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
whatever
that's
that
gonna do it.
means.
100%.
Mega64 won't be there. So.
We won't be there, but go for it.
It'd be like a Kurt Days thing.
Have you ever come out to a official game days event?
No, I live in New England. I cannot afford a trip.
Hey,
to
we have
Disneyland.
people come from Europe. We have people come from Australia.
Maybe after this Disney thing works out, you can come out.
We have people come from Canada, all over the world.
You probably might get like a discount for working at Disney to come to the Disneyland,
Whoa.
right?
I already get free admittance.
Oh,
whoa.
then we're just making checks off our problems list.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Game Days is a 2-day event. You get us, you get special guests. There's exclusive merchandise there. You want to make a point to come out. All right, it's like the annual fan meetup. It's like the gathering of the Juggalos for Mega64.
Yeah,
That's a good
but
analogy.
with more face paint.
Yeah.
Less
Yeah.
Fago, though.
All right, she's like, yeah, I'm not
All right.
going.
Well,
Fuck
thank you
that.
for your call.
Thank you.
Night.
Good night.
That was a good call.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's go to the chat. Chat, what'd you make of all that?
I hope her manager,
Bullshit.
the previous employers didn't see that though. She was throwing them.
No,
under the
Walmart's
bus.
watching. Walmart always watches.
Maybe it's good they did see that. They'll learn from their mistakes.
Everything she said sounded like a lawsuit to me. Walmart fired me for calling in sick. My manager fired me because they're jealous of my boyfriend. Yo, get a lawyer. Lawyer
You do
up.
need a lawyer. Yeah, you should get a lawyer and
Lawyer up.
get paid.
You know what? Everybody's saying I'm going to shit on the walls at Disneyland, and you keep fucking pushing me. Watch out. I might just do it. Okay?
Shit on all these walls.
All right. Let's take the next call.
Well, I gotta go like Rocco too, so maybe this is my last call.
Okay.
I'm announcing it instead of just saying goodbye. That's rude to just go goodbye and then run away. I don't want to do that.
I've lost.
hang on.
Okay, thank you.
You find it?
There we go. Should we talk to
Go on over where it says Discord and double click the exe.
Clock Radio?
Oh,
Sub Clock Radio?
Hi, Clock
Caught you by
Radio.
surprise.
how's it going?
Yeah, it's pretty
Good.
good. How about you?
How's it going
Good.
with you?
I'm doing all right.
Did you see the last call we just had?
Yeah, it was a great call.
Okay, nice. All right, stamp of approval.
You might want to lawyer up.
What's up?
You might want to lawyer up.
I think everyone should lawyer up.
Definitely lawyer.
Everyone in the world get a lawyer.
Dr.
Yeah.
Ryan's my personal lawyer.
Dr. Ryan is the worst lawyer.
No, it has not steered me wrong yet. If you
Okay.
guys need any legal advice, hit up Dr. Ryan.
Okay.
All right,
Good
well, Dr. Ryan, recommendations aside, what's up, Clock Radio? How's it going?
I'm wondering what the when you guys are going to add the Patreon tier to put the podcast set back to normal.
You don't like this set?
You guys are filmed great, like
Yeah.
on camera. You look great.
Yeah.
But having the couch and the chairs in two different places, it's weirding me out. I'm thinking about canceling my Patreon subscription.
So he's
Yeah. What's
Because of our
weird? What's
couch
weird about it?
placement?
It's just because the couches aren't next to each other in the L shape with the love seat next to them. You know.
All right, what happened to you as a child to make this psychological? Like, did your mom rearrange your room when you were at school and you come home and everything's all fucked up and we're like causing, flashbacks? Like, what's the main issue here?
Could be it.
Are you smoking a vape pen on
No,
us?
there's a barcode on
He's
that.
an artist.
It's a Sharpie.
No, it's the regular pen.
I've seen
One of those expensive art pins at Michael's.
sneak attack.
Oh, that's right.
Really a weed dispenser.
They make them look like a pen.
Just because I live in Oregon doesn't mean I smoke weed.
Confirmed hippie from Oregon.
Said Oregon.
We got
Are you wearing?
Oregonian.
Are you wearing open-toed shoes right now?
No, I'm wearing socks.
Okay.
All right.
All right, you're cool.
Pass that
Okay.
test.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. No. Hey, what's your real question?
That's it?
Oh
fuck.
He wants the podcast to be
Well, let me say
changed.
that we're working on the new
furniture
podcast.
bullshit. Yeah.
The furniture, I like this setup for the first and foremost. I enjoy this.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
We did say it was
working.
temporary, but
It's
with
temporary.
a
Yeah,
few weeks.
this is a temporary set, so
Yeah.
we're gonna
Why
get.
isn't it done yet?
Because I'm working on
That's not his question.
another shit. And it's happening. It will
When?
happen.
When you see the new set, it's gonna blow your mind.
Oh
and
my
it's gonna
God.
be worth the wait.
You're going to think we're actually in the place that we're not.
Wait a minute.
So
Yeah.
consider that.
I think
didn't
Sean's
think that
getting a
at
little
all.
sleepy, so disregard that answer.
It's gonna be
Okay.
a place that we're not.
All right. Well, thanks for your call, Clock Radio.
Yeah, you guys have a good night.
Good night. He should go watch on the Mega64 Archives channel the old podcast where we're back in the.
Is he?
I
even
like the
previous
chorus.
set.
I
All
like
right,
the
that
chorus.
wasn't a good enough last call for Garrett. Major Takar.
Yeah, it wasn't good enough.
Hey,
Hey, Takar.
What's up? Hello.
not much.
Oh,
Watch
okay.
the podcast, or the after show, rather.
Nice. How's your life going right now? Everything good?
It's okay. I got laid off last month.
God damn it.
Oh shit!
What is going on?
What happened?
Where'd you work and why did they fire you?
What'd you do?
No, it was at a laboratory, and some weird FDA regulation changed, so they laid off 30 people.
Fucking
Oh,
FDA.
no.
See, the administration's saying jobs are up, everyone's got jobs, unemployment's down, and then here they are making FDA changes.
Yeah.
That's federal
Did it come
drug
as did
administration.
it come as a shock to you?
I don't think this.
Yeah, I came in on Monday, and they're just like, "Nah, you're done."
What the fuck?
Not even on a Friday?
What? And your reaction? Holy shit! God damn it! Right?
That was exactly what I did.
Cool. All right.
I'm fucking pissed.
What was the name of the company?
I'm not gonna.
Throw them
Yeah.
under the bus.
All right,
Yeah, okay, all right.
Fuck Pfizer. We get it.
Yeah.
What if I go into work tomorrow morning and they're like, sorry, fucking FCC changed the regulation, you're fired.
Then you can come here and hang out.
So what's your call, Takar?
I was wondering, what was the most depressing movie you've ever seen? I love feeling like garbage. I want to the new material.
Oh.
Have you seen The Road?
Oh my God, The Road. That was brutal.
It's on Netflix right now, too. You have Netflix?
I do. I tried reading the book, but I only got halfway through.
Yeah, watch the movie. I don't do
I don't
books.
know books either.
I mean, I'll do this one under protest.
I gotta go with the classic Titanic.
Depressing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it was Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah,
Fuck
hey,
that.
Sean, that's my second.
Yeah,
Does it say The Road
that
or
movie
Requiem for a
fucked me
Dream?
up.
I'm sorry. Old people getting into bed, water, fucking ringing any bells.
Yeah, I don't know. I always think of it as a love story.
Dude dies.
Well, yeah, that's like the best way to express your love is like you die for your
Were you all like happy when Jack is like dead in the water?
He's an icicle. He's a Jaxicle.
Yeah, she's like shaking him, being like, "Wake up, wake up."
I like that part because I'm like, oh my god, he sacrificed himself.
You're like, wow, that's fucking true love right there.
I'm like,
man.
he did.
The
I
dude
want to go
fucking-
out that way.
He died.
You laughed, Eric?
Yeah, I laughed.
Oh,
You gotta-
fucking badass.
Get in touch with your feelings, bro.
Fuck, dude.
You got to get in touch with your sensitive side.
Yeah, no, seriously, Titanic. When those old people like go to bed and sink into the water, that gets me.
When the mom's
makes me
reading,
sad,
mom's
yeah.
reading the books to the kids.
The whole
Fuck. But
whole poor person death montage is like
Yeah.
really sad. to
That
me.
fucking sucks. But the mom reading the books to the kids, I thought like, well, she's reading the book now, but in like 30 seconds, they're gonna realize this is a fucking scam.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna. I mean,
Jig's up.
yeah, the jig's fucking up in 30 seconds.
Those
here.
kids are probably thinking, "Mom, what the fuck? Why are you reading this fucking book? This fucking boat's sinking. Get us the fuck out of here!"
Like,
What a shitty mom.
those kids aren't going to bed.
Why are you reading this fucking
Yo, Mom! Why are you fucking wasting our time with a bedtime story? Do you know the boat is sinking?
Holy
Get us
shit.
on a fucking lifeboat, Mom! Oh, the kids don't understand, you know?
Anyways,
They're like,
John Connor's foster mom in Terminator 2. The foster mom in Terminator 2 was the mom reading to her kids.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, weird.
whoa.
oh, that mom's like, I'm just gonna read this book so they don't know what's going on.
They're never gonna know
Fucking
what happened.
ice water starts flooding in through the walls.
Yeah.
She's up to her neck in water, like, oh, and then the rabbit went to Grandma Mimi's house. And the kids are like, I don't care how the story ends.
I need a snorkel.
Oh, those poor kids.
Yeah, fuck
Your
that.
last thought on the Titanic is, my mom sucks. I thought I could rely on my mom, and she fucking blew it. I should have lived with Dad.
That's your last
Fuck.
thought as you drowned. Mom sucks.
Dad's back in England, all
Dad's on the
warm,
fucking lifeboat.
all fucking warm by a
dry.
fireplace, and I wanted to go with Mom to America. Wrong choice.
Bullshit.
Dad was right. Mom sucks.
Oh.
Yes, that's my sad movie.
There you go.
Sean's with Eric. He laughed.
Oh man.
We gave you a few.
What about you, Takar? What's your saddest movie?
So for me, it's this Russian movie called Come and See.
Oh, I've
It's a-
seen that. You
Yeah,
know
it's
what?
pretty good, right?
Hey, no joke. That is my I put that as one of my top horror movies
Ah.
Oh yeah.
because it's a movie about war, but it is so unsettling and it makes you feel so like full of dread while you're watching it that I felt like, yeah, this is like visceral horror.
Yeah.
Like this makes you feel so uncomfortable and so just afraid of what's going to happen to these characters. It's like I almost feel like it's a non-traditional horror movie, or like there's a genre of horror movies which is like not horror, where things are.
I know
just-
what you're saying.
Yeah, like a war movie that is so fucking menacing. It's like,
Right.
yo, this is like getting scary.
Apocalypse Now, in a way, is kind of like that for me.
Yeah,
Yeah. What's that called again?
Come and See.
Come
It's
and
a Russian
See.
movie.
Russian movie.
It's like World War II.
Huh.
That's a really good movie. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
There's like a scene in that movie where this kid is like fleeing a town and he comes around a building and there's just like piles of dead bodies, people who have been like just murdered by the Nazis, and they're just
then
they
piled
they
up?
just piled up the bodies and left him there, and he's like, you know, alone in this town, and literally everybody else is
Jesus.
dead, and I'm like, yo, this is like a fucking horror movie, like
Yeah.
this is some crazy shit. So yeah, good on you for bringing that up.
Come and see.
Some
There's
people
some
think
cool
it's
like behind the scenes stuff where it's like that kid was fucked up after they finished
oh
filming that.
really?
And like some of the stuff when they were firing at him, sometimes those were like that was like live ammo too.
Oh, well, that makes it even
Yeah.
scarier then.
You know, they
so-
make movies different over there in Mother Russia, so what you gonna do?
Not filmed there.
Yeah, that's a hardcore movie. If you're into that stuff, I highly recommend it, but it is not an easy watch. It's the type of movie that will make you feel stuff and not good stuff.
Yeah. See, I like stuff like that. Like Requiem for a Dream's definitely up
Oh
there.
yeah, I
Aronofsky.
can't. That one fucked me up.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, man. Well, thanks for your call, okay?
Yeah, later.
Really appreciate it.
Later,
See ya.
Major.
Do you guys feel
good
like
caller.
we
He calls
won
into
the Remember Off
PPS.
and Rocco lost this time? I feel like Rocco was
yeah,
the
we
loser
got
this
it.
time.
Rocco definitely
got it.
lost.
We
We teamed up,
ruled.
Sean, and we got it done.
We ruled.
Yeah. All right. You know what? I think on that note, talking about Titanic, good note to end on.
Yeah.
Let's call it there. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're going to take off, but we'll be back next week. Same dirty time, same dirty place.
Yep. You'll be back on Tuesday.
Actually, new episode of Heart Slayer is coming out this week, and we'll be taking calls next week.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll be back next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific on this channel, Twitch.
Not this Wednesday?
Yeah, this Wednesday.
Oh, I'm sorry.
At 7 p.m. Pacific on this channel, Twitch /Mega64 podcast.
And
Twitch TV.
I've been doing that live edits. I may do that tomorrow too. The only problem is that there's no time that I do it at. I just do it whenever I am happen to be editing the podcast. So
You're on your own schedule.
yeah, I'm on my own schedule. So come on, check, get the notification.
When
on
do you
your
think
phone.
people are going to, when do you think you're going to do it?
If I had to guess, I would say I'd probably go live around 10 a.m. Pacific time.
All right,
tomorrow.
so check that
If I had
out.
to guess.
And we'll see you at all those shows.
Hell yeah.
Catch you next time. Later.